2008, we were able to use $3.65 million of surplus, while in 2009, only had $2.65 available. The largest impact of the reduction of surplus was the reserve for tax appeals. 2009 was another tough year as we saw around $26 million in lost ratables. We expect a reduction in 2010, but not as large as we experienced in 2009. Our inventory of open tax appeals also has a potential for impacting our tax rate as we move forward. On the plus side, we were able to add $6.6 million in new tax ratables in 2009, which added approximately $100,000 in revenue as we finished the year, because some of them came on partial as the year came on. We encourage looking forward that our newly formed Economic Development Advisory Committee will help in a large way to push this new ratable figure higher in 2010. The state-mandated 3.5 spending cap will continue to affect our township's basic operations as a percentage of prior year's spending. The 4% tax levy cap will again affect our levy to a percentage of our prior year's tax levy. These items, along with the information we wait on for state aid, grants, and tax appeals, will certainly present us in the Township of Hanover with greater challenges and a notable impact in 2010 with respect to our budget strategies. Township Committee, our Administrator and Chief Municipal Financial Officer, along with every department head, our entire municipal staff, and everyone who volunteers their time on the many boards and commissions will have their work cut out for them in 2010 as it relates to our budget. I believe developing our 2010 municipal budget and making that budget work while continuing to deliver the quality services for all our residents and taxpayers will be one of our greatest challenges in the new year. We look forward to those challenges in 2010 and promise to do our best to make responsible policy decisions to keep our municipal government running and financially sound. As Director of DPW, my 2009 report. Throughout the year of 2009, it has been a pleasure working with our Superintendent of Public Works, Brian Ferran, and our Assistant Superintendent, Alan Apgar. With over 60 years' experience between them, I assure you all, we are in good hands. Along with our dedicated and loyal employees of the DPW, we've had another successful year of delivering quality services while watching the bottom line. Last year began with many discussions and shared ideas with Brian and Alan and their staff on ways to deliver the same or better services at lower costs. That process is an ongoing one and will continue into 2010. Savings have been realized in 2009 by reduced crews lost through attrition, a reduction in planned overtime, more in-house repairs, and better purchasing procedures. Cross-training our crews has also added to the department's efficiency. The pickup of sanitation twice weekly continues to be cost-effective and well-received by the residents. Reduction of overtime around the holidays has some issues for residents as it relates to sanitation pickup, and we'll continue to discuss and share ideas on how to better deliver services around the holidays while maintaining an eye on our costs. In 2009, a DPW collected 4,474 tons of sanitation, 525 yards of grass and brush, and 22,000 yards of leaves that began in mid-October and was completed by the week of December 15th, just minutes before dedicated crews began to salt and plow for a substantial snowstorm. DPW plowed, salted, and maintained 81 miles of township-owned roads, repaired and rebuilt 45 catch basins during the year, and repaired collapsed pipe, as well as maintaining, unclogging catch basins pipe on a timely manner with the use of a jet truck we own and operate on a shared agreement with the Hanover Sewerage Authority. There's been a major effort to maintain our roads in 2009, and that effort will have to continue into 2010 as fewer roads are resurfaced. The department has used 247 tons of asphalt, repairing, patching, and filling potholes throughout the year. All the township roads have been swept twice during the year, and all stop lines and crosswalks have been painted. Crews also maintain street signs within the township by adding, repairing, replacing signs on a continual basis. The DPW staff and crews maintains and cleans township-owned buildings, as well as mowing and maintaining the grounds of the township-owned properties in the islands on State Highway 10. They also maintain heating and air conditioning systems, as well as many repairs throughout the entire municipal complex and township-owned properties. The department maintains and runs a fully functional recycling center to meet the needs of our residents. This year, clothing recycling dumpsters were added and that were provided by the DARE organization. In past years, market conditions have resulted in a break-even in metals recycling, This year, DPW has reached out to many of the metal recycling operators and have made changes that result in a new income source for the township with rates of recycled metals up to $90 per ton. During 2009, a DPW hosted, with the support of the Environmental Commission, a computer recycling day free to the township residents at the DPW facility. This year, TVs were added to items accepted by our crews for recycling. The computer and TV recycling continue to be a success and will continue to be planned as an annual event. Major vehicle and equipment purchases along with improvements include a new front end loader, new mason dump, a tire machine and balancer, and vehicle diagnostic equipment, along with a much-needed roof over our salt shed located at the DPW yard. The department repairs and maintains all township-owned vehicles. Our mechanics, Harry Williams and Ed Ritz, are very competent and well-trained. They have focused on keeping most repairs in-house and shop around using more vendors than in the past to find lower prices for our parts and equipment needs. The addition of a tire mounting machine and diagnostic equipment has also helped reduce costs throughout 2009, eliminating the need to outsource. The efficiency and cost reduction has not gone unnoticed and is appreciated in this tough budget year. Some projects and tasks were accomplished in 2009 by working with combined crews from Recreation and DPW. They include landscaping and plantings at the municipal complex, as well as sharing manpower for leaf pickup and other duties of the department. The superintendent's staff and crews continue to work proactively with our public safety officials, including the Office of Emergency Management, Police, Fire, and First Aid as a part of a unified force assisting in emergencies. Special projects in 2009, including installing of the foundation for the monument at Veterans Field and coordinating with the Landmark Commission, they installed the Seeing Eye sign on Whippany Road. The department also coordinated the installation of the historic fence repair at the Whippany Burying Yard on Route 10, as well as coordinating with other departments to set up for health clinics, elections, and many other functions for township residents. The department supported the One Day One School project at Salem Drive with a front-end loader operated by Stephen Hegarty to remove dead trees, brush, and debris and move around some mulch. Many of the jobs and responsibilities in the DPW have its share of challenges. Add inclement weather, and the challenges become greater to keep our employees performing efficiently and safely. Careful, thought-out planning and execution, along with good communication, cooperation, ongoing training, and cost savings continued throughout 2009 with the leadership of our DPW superintendents and the efforts of the dedicated staff and crews. A remarkable accomplishment considering we're down four full-time employees due to attrition and lately 3 additional employees out due to injuries. We owe a great deal of appreciation to every member of the DPW. As we have now closed the year of 2009, these loyal and dedicated employees pulled together and got the job done with less manpower resources. We are blessed as a result of their hard work. This past year, the labor force of the DPW voted to organize as a union along with the Parks and Recreation workers. We have yet to meet and discuss and negotiate, but look forward to that process in the very near future. I am more than satisfied with the progress, changes, and cost savings we have seen in the past year with the Department of Public Works. I am confident the superintendents, their professional staff, and the hardworking crews will continue to deliver quality services to our residents in 2010. As liaison to the Substance Awareness Council, here is my report. The Substance Awareness Council continued its work with its 3-year grant that provides $11,000 annually and supplemented with an additional $2,500 annually by the county freeholders. The council is co-chaired by Karen Perry and Thomas Quirk, who volunteer their time and expertise to run meetings and coordinate all the activities with the many volunteers and professionals on the council. I also need to acknowledge the council's treasurer, Valerie Creo, and the council's secretary, Lisa Hall, who volunteer their time keeping excellent records, which are often audited as a normal course of operations for any town that hosts a substance awareness council.